Hey, we're here with Hatton Littman and Susan Patrick, and they're here to talk about a certain bond that's happening at the Missoula County system involving the public schools. So, care to tell the audience?
Yes, I would love to. Yes. Good morning, Noelle and Scott.
Good morning.
And we're excited to tell you about two bond projects, actually. There's one for our elementary district that covers our K through 5 and our middle schools, and one for our high school district that covers all of our high schools, including, by the way, Sealy Lake High School that's in the Missoula County Public Schools district.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
So we'll vote on those bond projects in the November 3rd election. And for the high school district, that bond totals $70 million, and it will fund improvements to all of our major urban high schools, as well as Willard Alternative Program and Sealy Swan High School. And then in the elementary district, that's an $88 million bond project.
Awesome. And so what is it going to encompass? Like, can you tell us some general things that'll improve?
Yeah, I would love to. So first of all, it's important to note it touches every single school in the district. So it'll impact every community Missoula-wide. And it focuses on three major things. Safety and security improvements, deferred maintenance is included in that, technology improvements, which we desperately need, as well as improving our classroom learning environments, which, by the way, we don't have enough space for students right now. I'm actually looking for 5 new modified classroom spaces for incoming kindergartners for next year.
Because I heard you guys are having quite a surplus of kindergartners coming into the school system. Can you talk more about that, like the population-wise?
Well, we're expecting over 900 students in the next decade, but right now we're seeing that push in our youngest students. So elementary schools are feeling the crunch, and we're anticipating as many as 200 additional kindergartners than we had last year.
Wow.
Interesting. Wow.
And of course, your newest school building is, I think it's it's Paxson, isn't it?
Actually, our newest school building is Chief Charlo Elementary School that's up in the South Hills.
Oh, okay.
But the average age of Missoula County Public Schools building is about 57 years.
Oh, wow.
So it's time.
It is time.
Bring the facilities and technology up to date and in keeping with 21st century learning.
Yeah, I've been doing the meetings for the MCPS for the last year and a half or greater than, I don't know, it kind of feels like a long
Great
time.
service that provides.
Yeah, and
You too.
one of the things that I found very interesting is that you had somebody who looks to the system in Montana, and the grade of the Montana school systems are like at a D+ because of the facilities.
It's a D-, in fact. That was a report done statewide by the American Society of Civil Engineers on infrastructure statewide, and schools across the state received a D- because they are all in need of investment. The last time we invested in schools in Missoula was 1954 at this level in a comprehensive way. And I do want to make sure you know, my friend Susan Patrick, who's a wonderful dear friend, is also a colleague of mine, and she's representing the Citizens Campaign that is supporting these two bonds.
Nice.
And can you tell us more about the Citizens Campaign?
Sure. More than 250 local business, education, labor, nonprofit, faith, and community leaders signed a letter urging the Missoula County Board of Trustees, Public School Board of Trustees, to place these measures on the ballot. And our committee is sort of amplifying their voice, speaking on behalf of them, saying it's time to invest in Missoula, in our kids, in our future. It's the right thing to do. It's the responsible thing to do. It's the Missoula thing to do.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, and it's about time. Gosh, 54? That's a long time ago.
And of course, the last money that that Missoula County Public School asked for in an election was the reserve fund, right? Back in the 90s?
Well, there were building reserves that were requested actually in the 2000s. We have a 2009 and a 2011 building reserve, and building reserves are designed to support the ongoing maintenance costs of buildings.
Oh, so it's
They don't pay for
those bonds are
construction.
more of the reactive bonds rather than the proactive bond that you're trying to implement this year.
Well, building reserves pay for ongoing maintenance and supply costs to keep the buildings going. Bonds pay for big capital construction projects that are really needed at this time.
Yeah, and I mean, it seems like all those schools came when you guys were doing assessments and trying to figure out which buildings needed more, and some of the teachers and some of the principals were great about it as well, because they were saying like, we have leaky roofs, but I think we'll manage just fine, just a couple patches here and there. But
put some buckets down.
Yeah, but
Yeah, we have teachers teaching in closets. You know, the teachers have put up with an awful lot and been very patient. But really, it's time to change that. And we think of MCPS as forward-thinking, high-achieving. We need to give kids and teachers the facilities and technology that match that philosophy.
all right.
I agree. Yeah.
Well, where can people find more information about MCPS and this bond?
Well, there are two great websites. One is our school district website that has every bit of information that's been uncovered about the project and research about demographics, etc. And that's mcpsmt.org. And then the other website is the campaign website that Susan's part of.
Which is Invest in Missoula Schools.
Nice. All right, so you have anything else you want to say?
Thanks, Sadie.
We just want to thank you for the opportunity to come talk about it, and certainly folks in the community can feel free to call me directly, contact me through our school's website, or through our main number, 728-2400.
Perfect.
And we look forward to educating voters about the importance of these.
Yes, it is very important. Education is key. Yeah.
All right, thank you guys so much
Thanks for having
coming
us.
on our morning show.
Have a great day.
And we have a lot more guests coming up right after this.